Hello, Willikins, and welcome back to another episode. So, today we are going to be talking about some Christmas gift ideas. This one's kind of fun because it's that time of year where we are in a giving mood. So, I wanted to share with you a few things. They're on a different scale of price range. Just so you have some ideas. Now, these are all going to be vegan and or vegan and eco-friendly. So, with that being said, let's get into it, shall we? And I will try to link down below where you can find these items. But I will have to see because my editing stuff has been kind of wonky lately, and that's why my videos have not been as cool or fancy lately. But with that being said, let's continue to get into it. So, some ideas that you can get for a loved one that is vegan, maybe wanting to go vegan, or you go over to their house and they're like, I don't know what to make you. Cookbooks are amazing. There are so many out there. If you don't want to go like the paper route, you can get an ebook for them. Otherwise, there are a plethora of ebooks and or paperback, sometimes even hardcover. So that is a really good one, and you can find some really cool dessert recipes, lunch recipe, dinner recipes, snacks, all of that kind of stuff. It's really cool, very handy. Also, it's good just to switch things up sometimes, and you're like, okay, what can I do to make a new meal? Cookbook. Look in there, Alright, so let's move on to the next one. If you can, I would suggest a blender. Now, a very high-speed blender is ideal. Why? Because smoothies and banana ice cream. These are amazing, especially in summertime and spring when it starts to get warm and you just want to cool off and you have banana and ice cream. It just makes it easier in a high-speed blender because you'll be able to have better consistency. Now, if you have a blender like mine, it is extremely loud and obnoxious, and it's too much. There are silent blenders that you can get, which I hope to save up for, unless I get it as a gift. But yeah, I really recommend the silent blenders. Some of them can do hot and cold features, which is kind of cool if you're raw vegan. You can make some warm soups, which is really cool. So definitely get yourself a good blender and not something that is cheap, because you will tell the difference in the quality of banana and ice cream and you'll know the difference. And it just makes it easier when it's high speed because it becomes more creamy. Whereas if you have to constantly stop it, push it down, because I don't have one of those push down things, I just have to wait, push it down, wait, blend, push it down. It's a lot. So that's why I want to invest in a blender that is high speed and silent. Because that would be golden. So, definitely a blender. Now, what is another thing that you could do? Food processors are a great gift as well. They make chopping and dicing and slicing so much easier. And you can make some great dips. Also, I use mine to make the untuna sandwich and a bunch of other things that you can make in there. This is not needed, but it's just one of those things that is nice to have. I have two different sizes. One is like individual size, so it's a smaller one, and then I have a really big one, which is great for like butternut squash soup and all kinds of goodies. So, yeah, a food processor. And then really any kind of vegan treats or snacks or candies. So it could be the Unreal kind brand or Justin's brand. Just make sure that it doesn't contain milk and you're good to go. They have like Reese's Pieces or Reese's Pieces. I like the cups. And then the Unreal brand also, I believe they now also carry like an M&M kind of candy. So they have some of those. And then Target now also carries kind of these gummy candies, and I believe there's like Swedish fish. It's not called Swedish fish, it's like an off-brand, but they're all vegan and they're in like kind of the same packaging and they're bright. So there's that. There's like rings, I think, and there's like little people to mimic Sour Patch Kids, I think. So yeah, there's stuff like that. I'm not really big into candy. I I don't know what it is. I don't really care for candy all that much. I mean, you will rarely see me eat a piece of candy. It's just not something that I like. Now, dark chocolate covered pretzels. Ooh, those are my favorite. I could eat those. And they're not technically a candy. So I have that going. But yeah, definitely dark chocolate pretzels, dark chocolate covered cashews, peanuts. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff. That stuff is a nice little treat to have. Now, it's not something that I would have like every day because that's just too much, but just a little like thing to grab. And dark chocolate is actually good for you in the fact that it has iron and just a lot of really good stuff in there. So yeah, some treat snacks, candies that are all vegan. Just make sure that you keep a lookout for some of those nasty ingredients that we don't want. And a lot of the time, if you go to like Whole Foods or, like I said, Target now, or I think even Trader Joe's might have some vegan treats and snacks and things. In fact, I know they do, but I mean, you just have to be on a lookout, and a lot of the time it will say right on the package vegan, so that makes it a little bit easier. So there's that. Then, reusable straws. Now, there are so many different kinds of reusable straws out there. There is like stainless steel, there's glass, there's bamboo. I want to say there's one more, but I can't remember. But yeah, for sure those three. They come with a little brush that you can use to clean out the insides, which is great. The less plastic that we can use in the world is a great thing. Now, to kind of go along with that kind of eco-friendly vegan item is a traveling silverware set. These can be bamboo. You can make them yourself even by doing like creating a little carrying case and putting real silverware inside, like the spoon, the knife, the fork, and carrying that with you instead of getting plastic silverware when you are going out to eat, or if you're going on a picnic or something like that, you're not reaching for plastic utensils. And then to pack food for a picnic, or if you just have some leftovers that you want to store away, glass, or even there's like a bamboo box, stainless steel box. These are all great options for storing food. And there's just so many different kinds of brands out there. I mean, Target has glass containers. Walmart, I'm sure, has glass containers. You can pretty much find these anywhere, but it's just very nice to have, especially if you're in one of these organized people. I kind of am, or try to be. And even mason jars work, which I use for rice, flour, cane sugar, and nutritional yeast. So yeah, it's just really nice to have, and it's organized, and you can see what it is on the outside when it's clear. So I like that. In fact, I want to get more mason jars so that way I can make the cupboard look a little bit more better than what it is right now. Okay, so storage containers. Another really good item that can be useful is having a toothbrush. Now, bamboo toothbrushes are amazing, and they're made of sustainable material, and so bamboo toothbrushes, great. You can usually get a 10-pack for $6-7. You can find them on Amazon. I think you can also find them at Whole Foods, maybe even Trader Joe's, maybe a health food store near you. That kind of place will probably carry them. Another good item is soap. Now you can go the bar of soap route, or you can also do the liquid soap route, like either a body wash or even hand soap. There's some really good brands out there. Urban Cowboy, which you can find at sometimes grocery stores. They have male and female bars of soap. I believe Lush also has some bars of soap and shampoo and conditioner, which is a little strange for me, but they have a lot of like body scrubs as well, which is nice. Target has a brand, I can't remember what it is. I think it's In the Raw, and it's a liquid soap, body soap. And I believe they also carry hand soap as well, and probably conditioner and shampoo in that brand as well. Pacifica, they have liquid soaps, conditioners, shampoos, face masks, all kinds of goodies. And so there's endless beauty stuff in Pacifica as well, and that is all vegan and cruelty free. And so there's stuff like that, maybe to put in like the stocking, or even just little smalls that you can give out. Those are always nice to have, especially in like this time when we're going through this coronavirus and stuff. It's always nice to have soap and so we can wash our hands. You can even do DIY projects, making your own cleaners, and I'm sure there's a way to make your own liquid soap and all of that kind of stuff. Get crazy with it. Do DIY projects. Just make sure you're using vegan products. So no animal anything. And so yeah, there's that kind of stuff. I'm going to take a sip of my smoothie real quick. Maybe they need a new winter coat. There is some really good brands out there that are vegan. They're a little bit more on the pricier side, but they are high quality, and I'm talking like freezing weather and you will be fine. And but they're amazing. I like their company. I want one of their jackets. I want to get one for my husband as well, because his jacket is just way too big for him and mine is way too small. I didn't read the tag right, and it said child, and I was like, oh, so the sleeves are like here on me, so this part is freezing, so I have to wear like long gloves or something, and it's just like, okay, I just need a new jacket and then donate this. But yeah, jackets for the winter season, hat, mittens, or gloves, ear warmers. Now, if they're kind of more into like techie stuff, you could get them a new gaming system. If they're more into like working out and that kind of stuff, a Fitbit or an Apple Watch or a Google Watch, or workout bands, exercise balls, medicine balls, all of the exercise stuff that's out there, if they're really big into exercise and stuff like that. And a rebounder. Those, I want one of those. Just look fun. It's like a mini trampoline, but you can set the resistance to make it easier or harder for yourself. So there's like that kind of stuff. And then if they need any clothes, I suggest going to thrift stores, or those stores that have discounted items. Those are great. Now, I wouldn't do like socks and underwear and that kind of stuff in those, because that's just a little, on the line of being weird. Okay, I would get those new. Or if you're really good, sew yourself some socks or give them away or something. But yeah, you can find some really good stuff. Just wash it and make it smell nice and give that as a gift. It's like the gift that keeps giving. And so that's that's something that's really cool. And I'm sure you can find some like online thrift stores as well. I know ThredUp is a company, or I believe Stitch Fix might also be one, but I'm not sure about that. So don't quote me. But yeah, there's like stuff like that. So yeah, there's just a lot of things that you can do to give to somebody. Now, if they are a person that does not like clutter, just keep that in mind. I am one of those people. I do not like clutter. I like a clean, organized space. I don't like things everywhere. And when they are, it drives me nuts. So, like, when I buy something, I want to try to be conscious of what I'm buying, what I'm going to use it for. Is it going to be useful for years to come? That kind of a thing. And make it something that is going to last. So, yeah. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. That really means a lot. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.